not a financial advisor, for entertainment purposes only. Anything could be, Andrew. And new. Yeah, free publicity is a big deal for Shiba. Publicity is. This could potentially still drop down below. Maybe the 47.40 is going to be the bounce. It just depends, Wendy, on, you know, what transactions we see, stuff like that. Let's see how the volume's going to look. Coinbase also showing Shiba at 26.4 billion market cap, 9.5 billion trading volume in the last 24 hours. Holding up pretty good. We did get rejected on that 47.73. Rejection definitely did look pretty nice here. Dragonfly, I do type pretty quick. Could be a small little double bottom that could push us back to that 48.26. But remember, that could put us into a triple bottom. That is the joke to that, because that can put you up to a triple bottom at least. Thank you. I needed the reminder and the woof woof. Hey man, I mean, you can mute it if you like. Let's see if that double bottom will play out. 48.26 will be the target if it does happen the way we see it. Good day, everybody. Good day. Yeah, you don't even definitely have to enter every trade when I do post a trade. Entering every trade could, you know, eventually see a bad trade. You know, multiple times we've made bad trades. Everybody does. Let's go, Shiba Army. Question on staking. What has the best return? Staking, I don't really know. Unfortunately, I don't really know. I don't do really any staking. Don't forget to drink, man. I actually have been drinking. Look at that. That double bottom played off. 48.26. Definitely would be a nice day trade there. Look at that big price increase here. Good movement. Still continuing to kind of go to the moon here. 48.59. We broke through the trend here. We broke through the trend. What's the longest you've held a crypto? I actually held a crypto, which was Ethereum, all the way from $180 back in 2016, all the way to 2021. You can go back 5 years ago. I picked it up, I say probably right around here. This was whenever I basically picked it up, was back in like 2016, 2017. But, you know, Ethereum was very, very low. But I sold Ethereum, I think it was here. Somewhere around here. Up in the 4,000s. Corey, what I was talking about was a double bottom. The double bottom's on a 1 minute time frame. You see, we did drop down to here. We dropped down to the resistance. I talked about bouncing on this resistance. This is a double top. Remember, time frames are completely different depending on which technical analysis you're doing it from. If I was day trading this, I wouldn't pick up an entry here. I'd pick up the entry here, or I'd pick up the entry down here at the next support. This right here was a double bottom. That double bottom happened right after the double top. This could have been a triple top, but we broke above that. So we see it come up here to around the 58.82s. Currently up around 2.62%. Definitely looking good in the blue today, that's for sure. Let's go, SHIB Army. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Over 750 people watching. If everybody hits that like button, it really helps the channel out tremendously. Definitely got to howl to the moon here. Let's go, SHIB Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. A lot of good excitement here today. Looks like we got rejected on that 48.59. Barely held above it there. Bitcoin and Ethereum still holding strong. If you guys haven't, make sure you do join the Patreon. Joining the Patreon will give you private Discord access, one-on-one coaching. You also get crypto and stock market signals. You also get books and materials to help you learn technical analysis, day trading, swing trading, and more. You also get access to TradeX buy and sell signals. Patreon only live streams weekly as well. Make sure you do come check us out. Link down below in the description. It actually looks like the investor just now sold out. The investor just now sold out. There's 2 more of the loyalty, also 4 of the supporters. The recent trade today on the 1 to 10K challenge is currently up over 20%. Over 20% here. So that's actually a really good thing here. If you do want to support the channel, you can support the channel by joining the Patreon, as that is one of the best ways to support the channel, definitely long term or short term. It also has a lot of cool stuff on there for you. A lot of learning material, a lot of signals, a lot of information. Definitely breaking this resistance. May see the double top. We need to push above this 48.82. 48.82 could push us back into the 5,000s here. Volatility is very, very high. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Volatility is very, very high here. We're seeing a lot of double tops. We're seeing a lot of different moves coming into the markets. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all trading sideways. Really kind of got to be cautious here. Volume is increasing. If you're thinking of staking, there's other ways of doing it. The best way to find out about staking is probably YouTube. They probably have a lot of good videos on it, if you watch the right ones. Let's go, Shiba Army. Maybe a small little spinning top here. But remember, this could possibly be a double top as well, short term. But it could also be where we start to channel. We could channel between the 48.26 and 48.59. That'd be considered channeling in between there. Not wanting to drop down below any of these levels. End of year prediction. Can't really predict this on a end of year basis because you got catalysts, you got news, you got the COVID-19 variant. There is no big indicator on a longer time frame that is going to tell me exactly where Shiba is going, as it is going to be a volume-based trade. We got to wait to see how these patterns are going to react. These patterns are telling us a story here, though. If we do drop below the 48.26, that would send us back down to 47.73. Unless we start to see some volatility ever since that Now Payments has tweeted out about talking about the burn, about the possible burn there. Definitely up, up, and away. That is very, very true. We are all around the world. We're all learning together. We're all in here for the similar things. We're all here to make money. Can nobody predict crypto like that? Nope. Volume, banks, institutions, definitely huge. Definitely huge. Over 750 people watching, but only 650 likes. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I do try to teach as much as I can. Staking and stuff like that, I'm not really a big fan of. I'd be more into dividends. Because crypto is a little bit still eerie, because you got to watch out, because look what happened to ADA. You know, ADA definitely seen massive, massive moves. For us to burn a zero, we're going to need over 52 billion total market cap. I think it's around 52 or 54 billion total market cap to be hitting this zero, which is going to be quite a bit, because we're going to need around 4 days worth of volume and no selling at all. Look at that double bottom. The double bottom into that double top here. We're definitely seeing a lot of transactions. You're seeing a lot of whale activity here. You have to, because we're seeing those double tops, double bottom, double tops. You're seeing a lot of people FOMOing in, taking profits, stuff like that. And that's what we're seeing here. You're seeing a lot of whale manipulation. Seeing a lot of whale manipulation here. I like AT&T, Benjamin. I really do. I like AT&T. They're all right. It depends on the capital for dividends. That's what I try to tell everybody. It depends on your capital. Capital means so much in trading that a lot of people don't expect it. The more you have to trade with, the lesser profits you need, the more safer you can be. Right there, we got 48.26. Mirror back, Shiba's got fuel leak. Yeah, I'm still thinking that we may drop down to 47.73 here. That is the target, 47.73, unless we go back to that 48.26 and bounce. But 47.73 is going to be the next major support. You're seeing a lot of transactions coming on the resistance of 47.73, 48.26, and also 48.59. Yeah, that's very true, Corey. That is one thing I agree with you on. That's usually how it goes. Volume has picked up a little bit. Very true, Corey. That is. Volatility still increasing though. That bounce on 48.26. Good little bounce here. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Also, you can join the Patreon. Join the Patreon so you can get private Discord access, my buys and sells, crypto and stock watch list weekly. You also get TradeX buy and sell signals, Patreon only live streams every week. I'm doing one this Saturday for my Patreon members, so make sure you do join that as well. A lot of good moves coming within the next 48 to 72 hours into the crypto market. Link down below in the description, also the pinned comment. Let's go and let's take a look at Coinbase. Coinbase is indicating 26.6 billion market cap with $9 billion in trading volume. You like Josh's channel? Thank you a lot, Dallas. All I hear you say is negative. Unfortunately, if I see a double top, I'm not going to be like, hey man, we're about to pump up to the millions. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go on the short-term time frames, also long-term time frames, if it's bearish or bullish. If I see something on my end, you know, it's not going to always be correct, but, you know, there's always that possibility that it helps somebody, either in the bearish or the bullish sentiment. No FUD to it. Hey, Josh, check Etho. What's on Etherscan? Okay. Probably checking the holders. 1,020,223 holders. We're gaining quickly on holders, though. Bitcoin and Ethereum is looking like it's trying to rise. Let's go, Silver. Welcome back to the stream, buddy. Welcome back to the stream. Bouncing on that 48.26. A lot of good moves potentially incoming. Let's go, Shiba Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. 48.16. Can you please zoom it in, Josh? Yes, I can. RSI is currently at 48. Let's go. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. RSI is at currently 54. Currently at 54 here. So we could go either way. Look at this consolidation though. Look at this consolidation. We may try to push back up. We may also see a pattern like this. Also look here. Big nice little pullback last 12 hours. Ethereum still bull running. Bitcoin. Potential double top maybe. Or we're going to see it kind of go back here. And try to push back to the 57.7s. 57.7s would invalidate that, and that would push us back up to around the 59s. Dogecoin as well, seeing similarities to Bitcoin. But we're following Ethereum. We're definitely following Ethereum. You got the hiccups. How's SHIB after verifying SHIB? Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Hitting that like button and subscribe really helps out the stream tremendously. Check SHIB stats on SHIB. Every time I look at SHIB, it's completely different than Etherscan. So if it shows a little bit different on Etherscan, as I trust Etherscan more than SHIB. Way big time. Shiba Inu to the moon. Shiba Inu to the moon. Let me know what you guys think of the overall Shiba army. Shiba army still increasing in holders. Also volatility and volume. With the volume looking as good as it is today, I don't know what to think. Don't know what to think here. Maybe a small little double bottom again. You cannot tell me that this ain't manipulated by whales. You cannot tell me this is not manipulated by whales. I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, you're saying it's going down, going up, you know. Because we're seeing this double top, we're seeing a double bottom, double top, double bottom. And we're slowly legging up. What we're doing is considered channeling. So we're channeling on the upside, making some higher highs and some higher lows. So that is definitely something that's good for the long-term growth of SHIB. For growth of SHIB, that's something that actually is really, really good and should be put out that way. So a lot of good incentives coming that way as well. What's your investment in SHIB? I have it on my Patreon. If you want to know, you can join the Patreon and get Discord access. Let's go, SHIB Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. A lot of good excitement today. Starting to leg back down. It looks like it just dropped down below. Ain't no way we're supposed to go up. Yeah, a lot of people do that. You know, certain positions, certain supports and resistance, they'll drop it down a little bit, and that actually is what hurts the market. Is that they move their positions back and forth. That really does hurt the market big time. Let's go, SHIB Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Maybe a triple bottom here. Web 3.0, I don't know anything about it here. As long as we're making a lot of room for the long term, that's fine with me, even if it takes a little bit longer. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. This is definitely a marathon, not a sprint. It's definitely not something to be fast paced on. Could be easily, you know, getting ready to go back into the low fives. Yeah, SHIB is definitely going to be able to take off one of these days. Looks like a big triple bottom there. So if we're going to push back up. You also see a lot of whale manipulation this way, guys. You see them hit patterns. You see them take a lot of stop losses, a lot of FOMO, a lot of panic selling. Because look at this. Right here, you see a double top. Double top here, right? It comes back down to the support, bounces on the support, breaks through. People FOMO and they buy in here. They drop it down with a double top, right? Remember, this was a double bottom on the support. Now we're seeing a potential triple bottom right below the support. Most people would have their stop loss at the support of 48.26, right? They drop it down below just a little bit to trigger all the stop losses and to take profits. So they barely pushed it up to that side there. They did it here. And they also did it back here. We've seen this multiple times today. So you really got to be cautious on it, as a lot of stuff can happen. We're starting to actually channel through some more of these positions. The RSI is looking good. It can go both ways. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Let's try to get 700 likes here. If you guys haven't, make sure you do join the Patreon. Joining the Patreon will give you private Discord access, latest stock market, cryptocurrency news. You get my signals in the cryptocurrency and stock market, including my weekly watch list for both. You also do have Patreon-only live streams every week for question and answers. Access to the 1 to 10K challenge and also 10 to 100K challenge. Link down below in the description, also the pinned comment. Let's go and let's take a look at Light and Binance's position. Binance did buy around 30 billion more Shiba Inu tokens. Light still holds around $1.83 billion in Shiba. Definitely could get a lot of bread out of this. Yeah, Michael, I try not to give out too much information, but I know, you know, for us to be able to grow the Patreon, a lot of people's got to see the growth, you know. A lot of people like being able to say, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. There's a lot more valuable information he can bring to it on the table. Also, a lot of people do watch this on the short term. And even on the short term here, there's so much volatility and volume. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment purposes only. Anything could possibly happen at these levels. We're seeing more transactions coming through. Rejected right on the same resistance. Got rejected right on these same resistance here. Now we're starting to see a lot more day traders. What happened if he sells his $1.8 billion? It would cause a little bit of a sell-off. He wouldn't be able to sell it all at once because none of the market makers would end up taking the position. Because it'd be so much he'd have to sell it slowly at a time like he's been doing. Triple bottom, hitting right upon those same levels. Now we're getting rejected on 48.59. Once we break above this 48.59, we could just go crazy. We could just go crazy. Price target by the end of December. I mean, it's a volume-based trade. There's no way for me to be able to say that. There's no indication of what can actually go on the side of it there. I actually just put another play out to my Patreon members. They're actually going to be surprised when they look at it. It's going to be a high-risk, high-reward type of play for tonight. Hopefully my stop-loss doesn't get triggered. It is definitely going to be a high-volatility play, but it could be also rewarding if it does play out the way we expect it to. Volatility is definitely coming in. Oh yeah, but people come in here, Dallas, and they say all kinds of stuff. They say all kinds of stuff. But a lot of it is just due to jealous volatility, volume. You know, a lot of people just don't like to see nobody else's success, really. I want to see everybody succeed in the stock market, in the crypto market, in any type of market, Forex, in anything they do. I want everybody to be able to succeed, talk about what they do for a living, because everybody has something they're good at. We can all learn from each other. We all have different experiences. We all do have different motives. We can all learn together no matter the cost. We could try to break above that 5,000 here. We just got to wait and see. I say tonight is going to be the day if we're going to continue to break through. We're going to see a bottom here. I don't know. We're going to eventually have to see us push above this resistance. Collection of pet rocks. Join me for fun. We could potentially try to break through some of these levels. Yeah, that is true. I'm hoping we do. Freezy, yeah, a lot of people do say that. Let's go, Shiba Army. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment purposes only. Looks like that dropped us down below here very, very quickly. Seeing a little bit of a sell-off here. You're seeing it on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum is pulling back. Two little screens on the right hand side of the screen represents buys and sells, and then the other one is ask and bid price. SHIB looks like it's starting to pull down. We may see a gap fill. We may see a gap fill. Let's go, SHIB Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. A lot of good moves here today. A lot of good price action. Let's see if we get rejected on his 47.73, and it looks like we did. Let's go, SHIB Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. A lot of good excitement here. A lot of good excitement. That volatility coming in quick. Volatility is definitely coming in quick here. Shabarium, I don't think he's gave us any big updates on it. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Nice to see the RSI bottom out of the 46-ish instead of the 36-ish. That's true. That is definitely pretty true here. Looks like we pulled back right around 1% here. You've been on too much. People start complaining. That is true. That is definitely true. No matter if I come on here at all or if I don't, show up at all, they complain. But I do try to do my best, and that's all I can do. That's why I think the SHIB Army, also everybody will love me here. We might be making a U-turn. Somebody said it right before I did. So look at this double bottom. Potential double bottom here on Bitcoin. Also Ethereum. So SHIB could potentially make one as well. We've seen that double top on SHIB. Ethereum could try to break out to all-time highs here. Volatility is still holding strong, though. Ethereum is moving. That is definitely some good moves for SHIB. So we may see that run. We may pull back here. The RSI is cooled off, starting to look a little bit oversold. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Try to get this stream up to 700 likes. A lot of people do got to believe in Shiba. Waiting to see how this is going to play out on the short term. A lot of volume and volatility is coming. Maybe dropping back down below. This is where we might see it drop back down to 46.50 and touch my support. Touching my support is going to take out a lot of stop losses. Going to take out a lot of stop losses. There's a lot of orders sitting on Shiba. What can bring us to all-time high? Volume. We're going to need right around $18 to $20 billion from where we are currently. I need around 18 billion. Let's see how it's going to look here. Short-term moves, but we could be following behind, you know, the crypto market, stock market. We're seeing a lot of ask orders near the 46.50. So I say that's going to be maybe a rebound. Make sure you do join the Patreon. It gives you private Discord access, one-on-one coaching, multiple crypto and stock market signals. Learn technical analysis, day trading, swing trading, and more. Patreon only live stream weekly. Access to my stock and crypto market portfolio. Link down below in the description. Also the pinned comment. Right now, we're waiting to see if this is going to bounce. Bitcoin, Ethereum, similar. Look like they reached the target. Could be maybe pushing back into a double top. Could be a double top. You've seen it here on Ethereum. Look, Ethereum had it. Bitcoin had it as well. Rejected my 57.7. Rejected my resistance twice. Rejected my resistance twice. Definitely got to ride some waves here. We definitely got some good material in the Patreon. If you're wanting to learn technical analysis, day trading, swing trading, learn a lot of different things about technical analysis, day trading, swing trading, make sure you do take a look at the Patreon. Joining the Patreon does have a lot of benefits. I've currently got a huge special going, so for the first 250 Patreon members, I'm going to be giving them basically access for that price. For full time before I start making courses. Also, I have my own trading strategies coming out. Trading strategies such as trading indicators. I actually got a trading indicator that is actually working, and I'm also tweaking it a little bit more so we can get maybe a higher win rate on it. Right now, the current win rate on my indicator is around 68%. So 68% of the trades that I use is profitable. So that is actually really, really good. The overall person doesn't usually do that in the stock market unless they hold long. Right now, volume is still staying steady though. Remember, slow and steady does win the race. You thought this was Shiba? Let's go, Shiba Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. A lot of good excitement here. A lot of volatility. Volume coming into the market still. As volume is continuing to rise, we're seeing more price predictions. We're seeing more consolidation. You're seeing a lot more catalysts coming into the market as well. Right now we got a lot of negative catalysts. It's kind of still trading sideways. So you really got to be cautious on long-term activity coming into maybe Shiba, Bitcoin, and so others. Looks like that double top now went from a double bottom to a double top. So now you're seeing similarities on these other cryptos, which is not looking too good here. Let's go, Shiba Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Shibarium is just going to be the blockchain. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do join the Patreon. Joining the Patreon gives you my buys and sells crypto and stock watch list weekly. Link down below in the description. Also the pinned comment. Make sure you do come check us out. A lot of good information on there if you're wanting to learn. There's a lot of learning information, as I think learning is the biggest key that you could possibly bring to the crypto and stock market. A lot of volume, a lot of volatility. You see a lot of good understanding coming into each market. Definitely excited for the Shiba Army today. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Let me know what you guys think down below. A lot of good moves within the last 48 to 72 hours. Definitely a lot of good moves. Let's go, Shiba Army. Maybe making a cup and handle here. Look like a potential death cross. But the EMA looked like it's trying to cross back. Bitcoin 57.1. Ethereum's back over 47. Give me a woof woof in the chat. 47.73 support. 48.26 resistance. 48.59. 48.59 major resistance. Look at that big increase here. Volume getting top. Volume is definitely getting top. Topping the matrix. I was actually topping back to some guy that sent me an email. Some guy sent me an email and said that he was muted on the stream. And I was like, well, I mean, there are rules. Everybody does have First Amendment rights, but you can't blame me. You got to really blame YouTube as well. Because YouTube is the one that sets like the rules and the priorities. You know, some people, they can have family-friendly chats, but this is for like friends and family. This ain't just come on here. Not everybody believes in the same stuff, so we don't try to filter anything, but a lot of the YouTube has a lot of regulations that are put in place. There's a lot of bots and stuff that got them, so that keyboard going like crazy, fastest fingers in the South. I do actually type really, really quick, but I've been typing pretty much my whole life. Chart is clearly, definitely looking good. Maybe a cup and handle. Would love to see a cup and handle. Hit the 48.59. Give me a handle back to the support of 48.26. And let's call it a day. I always tell people, you do got a First Amendment, but you also do got your Miranda rights. Not legal advice, but you know, you also got the right to remain silent too. It's crazy. Melting the keyboard. I can't believe you guys actually hear that. Oh, big red candle here. Cup and handle would definitely be great. That's a bullish incentive, so. Any analysis? Right now, we got a lot of whale moving the market. A lot of whales are definitely moving the market. Your mic loud, you know we can. I don't know why it picks up a lot of that stuff. I'll try not to, at least. Are we going to consolidate? We definitely do need to find a consolidation period. The RSI has cooled off, which is a good factor. But we also got a little short-term moves that could affect us. But that's crazy. Shiba squeeze time. Let's go, Shiba. We going up. We may try to push them up to that 48.26. Finding maybe a good entry point here. A lot of good entry points. Don't eat them pinto beans. I don't even like beans, man. I just don't like them. Do you vacation in Destin, Florida? I've been to Destin quite a bit. Let's go, Shiba Army. RSI located on your chart. It's going to be right here. The RSI is currently at 59. RSI is currently at 59, giving us enough room to break that 48.59, though. We got enough room to break that 48.59. Definitely have made some good trades in the last hour. Some of my trades are currently up a little bit. All of my trades up 1.2%. Let's go, Shiba Army. Give me woof woof in the chat. Make sure you do join the Patreon. Joining the Patreon does give you Discord access, my buys and sells, crypto stock watch list weekly. Come and check us out. Link down below in the description. Let's go, Shiba Army. Books and materials help learning technical analysis, day trading, swing trading, and more. You get access to TradeX buy and sell signals. I do have live streams only for my Patreon members. Shiba is definitely on the run here. Take a dehydrated Coke. Let's go, Shiba Army. Big increase could be at 48.59. We got some major support. Anything could possibly happen near these levels. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very special day for the Shiba Army. Tomorrow is going to be a very special day for the Shiba Army. Tomorrow is going to be the test. I say tomorrow is going to be the test. Are we going to be able to hold our position strong? Shiba never sleeps. That is true. Shiba's always running wide open 24/7. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out the stream tremendously. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Shiba Army is very, very volatile. Very, very volatile here. Matthew, you said you joined the Patreon. How do you access everything? Matthew, do you have Discord? You got to make sure you do join Discord. If you are in the Discord, let me know. No, I actually see you in the Discord here. I just gave you rank. So you go on the Discord now and you'll take a look at it. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at Josh's_finance. I also do have a lot of good movements here. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Street tacos could definitely be good. Once it come true, that'd be nice. Got rejected on 48.26. Volume is definitely hitting us hard today. Right now we got a lot of consolidation. We do definitely need a bigger market cap, but the burns of supply is definitely going to be huge on that. We need to break this 48.26 and break this 48.59. That could push us closer to that 5,000 quickly. Still waiting on some of this resistance. We got support at 47.73. Could be possible short-term cup and handle. Could be possible short-term cup and handle here. If we do drop below, I think it is 47.80 something, then that would invalidate the handle. But we could also see this bounce incoming and breaking us through that 48.26 and 48.59 quickly. Could be a nice little cup and handle. Let's go, Shiba Army. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Give me a woof woof in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Good movements here. Whales are in control right now. Bitcoin, also Ethereum. So the big thing I'm talking about with tomorrow is going to be the volume on Shiba. Is the volume going to drop? If the volume starts to drop, we'll notice that we'll see a little bit more selling. We may be a little bit more bearish. Or if we start to see the upside, or maybe, you know, the consolidation of the trading volume, that might be indicating a pressure on the upside for us. So we got to wait and see how, you know, Asia's going to do tonight as they wake up, as they're starting to wake up, actually. You know, it's getting very, very close to the time here. Let's see if this handle is going to play out. It looks like Ethereum broke below 47. Also, Bitcoin 57 broke some of these key levels. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment purposes only. Always make sure you do your own due diligence before ever investing into stock or the crypto market. Yeah, it looks like we're invalidating this cup and handle here. It's going to be invalidated. One more red candle. This could easily drop us below. Looks like it may fall due to the fact of Shiba. Also Ethereum. Ethereum, all that's pulling back. Let's go, Shiba Army. We could definitely push it. Definitely try to push it here. Right now, volume and volatility is going crazy. I'm not from Texas. A lot of people think I'm from Texas, but I'm not. Not from Texas. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just entertainment purposes only. Make sure you do your own due diligence before ever investing into the stock or the crypto market. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Right now, we're trading at 47.84, currently up 1%. It looks like Bitcoin. Also, Ethereum's legging down. Looks like a triple bottom there. We could drop below 4,600 here. We may get a gap fill here as well coming on SHIB. But this gap fill would drop us below to at least the 46, maybe the 4,500s. That'll trigger a lot of stop losses near the 46, I think it's 46.70 something. Also, if you haven't, make sure you do join the Patreon. Joining the Patreon does give you private Discord access, my buys and sales, one-on-one coaching. You also get a lot of cool stuff such as books and materials to help with learning technical analysis, day trading, and more stuff like that. You can also get access to my stock market and crypto market portfolio. And I have Patreon-only live streams weekly with my Patreon members, so make sure you do check that out. Let's take a look at Binance and also this position light. 38.1 trillion Shiba Inus. So he sold like 100 million tokens. He just sold like 100 million tokens. That's all he sold. I guess he's maybe checking the Ethereum gas fees for tonight. Maybe. So if he sells tomorrow, that's probably what he's doing. Also, Binance is holding 600 billion. Make sure you do join the Patreon. Link down below in the description. Well stats indicating UNI is the most traded token. We are the biggest ERC20 trading, holding by 500 million US dollars. 1,020,399 holders. We may see a recovery here, or we may see a downfall, some downward pressure at least. He's got 4 more people on the chat. Let's go. Yeah, Corey. Price prediction for tonight. I'm hoping it goes back to the 5,000s. But, you know, right now with Bitcoin and Ethereum, we may see a sell-off. Yeah, let's go.